Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. I'm very excited about how God is moving here, about how God is moving in our lives. God is moving right now. God, when you feel the wind blowing, God is moving. God moves through as the wind is blowing. The good beloved spirits move through energy. And as the wind is blowing, you need to stop and really feel the breeze, because you ain't never stopped to feel the breeze. You're so busy, caught up in the spiritual warfare. Well, what they say they going to do now? Well, when did you find out what happened? Well, when I go over here, I'm going to see such and such. Yeah, it's windy. I'm going to see such and such when it happened. Then I'm going to find out. I'll call you later on and let you know what happened. Yeah, I'm going to call you too. See, that's what I'm saying. We ain't got time to feel the wind, honey. We got all this and that going on. Ain't even got time to stop and pause for just a minute. Pause and really feel the light of God going through your skin. Really feel the light of God. I'm going to tell you something. When you are taken away from the light of God and locked in and locked down where you can't feel the light of God, that is something, honey, because without the light of God, we die. We die without the light of God. We need the light of God each and every day. That's love. Then we begin to die a spiritual death. Then we begin to die a physical death. So there it is. You need the light of God. You need to be spiritually alive, or else you're going to be spiritually dead, caught in the spiritual warfare, caught in all kind of mess out there. All kind of stuff that got yourself all involved in. It's something that we are dealing with right now. It really is. It's something we're dealing with. And God is good all the time. All the time. God is good. Keep your focus on the Lord, honey. I know what the news is saying. I know what they talking about. I know what's going on. But, honey, if I sit there and dwell about this, if I sit there and worry about that, well, what they got breaking now, what he done said now, well, they said they coming back. And as a matter of fact, this is what I used to do. They said they were coming back in a few minutes to tell me about such and such. I hurry up and Googled it. Because, see, I can't wait till you decide to come back and tell me about what you want to tell me. I want to go ahead and find out. You say it's breaking. Well, let me find out what's broke about it. So I'll go ahead and look it up on Google, honey. But see, I ain't got time for that no more. I got to focus on the Lord. I got to grow. I got to focus on God. See what thus said the Lord. See, because I know what's going on all around here. I know what they said. You got to go do this. You got to hurry up and have that. You got to do this and do that. Run here, rip, run there, rip and run everywhere. You ripping and running. So I was trying to come and find my peaceful spot. And here was only a 2-lane road, but he want to make it a 3-lane road. So he just going to come on down the middle. So I went ahead and moved on out the way. See, because I got to get out the way of the spiritual warfare. Otherwise, that's going to hold up progress. Now, I can sit there and decide, no, you ain't going to come down this way. We're going to have an accident, break up both our cars, and just make it a whole messed up day. But now I let him go ahead and have it. He said that's his road. Let him go ahead and have the road. If they say that's their road, let them have it, honey. Don't get involved in the spiritual warfare. That's exactly what it wants you to do. Be attracted to the distraction. Look over here what we got going on. Hey, look over here. There's some evil over here. Look over here. Did you see this evil? Did you hear about that evil? Well, did you check out that evil? I'm telling you something. There's only one God. Look at God. There's only one. There's a whole bunch of evil, though. All kind of evil. Look all the evil. As far as you can see is evil. Just like in the video with the beloved Queen Shirley C. You on that video? Look as far as you can see. You evil everywhere. Way down there is evil. But there's only one God. Turn around to the right. It's evil all the way over there. What football field full of evil. Evil just going, not the football players, just evil. The length of a football field. Let's say that. The length of a football field, just evil. But there's only one God. So I tell you what, I done had my share of evil, honey. I done been all up and down the road of evil. All up and down this way, back that way. I went back that way a couple times. Came back, branched off, went over here, but there's only one guy I see there. See, so look, all through my life, as I was running up and down the road of evil, God was always right there, with the long arm of God, just steady going, just steady letting. That's why we call it long arm of God, because that's what it is. As you running up and down the road, the evil, spiritual warfare, this, that, not necessarily that you doing evil. You caught up in it though. You just like walking off in some woods. They ain't got no path. You had to step off in there and get caught all up in all kind of branches and snagged up and tripped up and about to fall for the setup, try to slip and hold on to something. That ain't nothing to hold on to. That let you go. I'm telling you, that's just how it is. Just try to walk off in some woods, ain't got no path. Just try to step off in there and see how far you gonna go. That's just like stepping off into evil, in the spiritual warfare, honey. The spiritual warfare is out there. That's what I used to focus on, the spiritual warfare out there. But I look to the hills, which cometh my help. Oh, there go God. Hearts everywhere. Hearts everywhere, from revelation to confirmation. Here go God, honey. We on a journey over here. We growing with God. We done came a long way. And God got great big things on the way for growth. August the 5th, I got a meeting with the mayor. And I'm going to talk to the mayor, honey. Me and her going to have a beautiful conversation. And I'm going to let her know about growth. I'm going to let her know before the other folks know. I'm going to let her know, so at least I told you so, that what's getting ready to happen here for growth. And then what's getting ready to happen for this town, honey. We had one other celebrity that came out of this town. It's all going to come out. But it ain't about being no celebrity. It ain't about none of that. It ain't about hobnobbing with the celebrities. I want us as a people to come together, to lift one another, because everything I own will go into the movement to help lift God's people. I can't take nothing with me. I can go buy me a great big old fancy car, but what good is that for me? What is that gonna do? It's gonna take me up and down the road of the spiritual warfare. But see, the road less traveled, that's God's road. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the road less traveled. I don't need all that, honey. I don't need, I don't have to have the best of everything, but I can take everything and make it my best. I can take what I got and make it my best. Cause see, he already said, Brian Hunt, he already said I wasn't going to be nothing. I wasn't going to amount to nothing. Wasn't going to have nobody, and nobody going to want me. Okay, Brian Hunt, well, I tell you what, I went ahead and recycled me. I changed me and fixed me up like how you had me fixed. Now, that wasn't the way I was supposed to be fixed, honey. God had me as a queen. So I went ahead and fixed me up. They call it recycling. I went ahead and fixed me up, doctored me up the way that God said, not what you said, way God. See, God fixed my, God, let me tell you something. God, when I came in the earth, when I came in the world, honey, my eyes is brown, dark brown. They ain't like brown like how you want to fix it up. My hair ain't brown. You don't like how you want to change it. My skin ain't light. It's the way it is. So, see, I got to go with the way God said I got to go. And then I got a mind so I can wear the clothes I want to wear, So I'm going to go ahead and shop for myself. Thanks, bro. I'm going to go ahead and shop for myself and find what I want to wear. I might like this. You never like nothing I like, but I'm going to go ahead and like this and wear this. Because if it look good to me, guess what? I'm stepping out in it. And that's it. So I'm telling you, honey, that's why we are one man. God gave us a mind, a great mind. We are the real. We ain't the tail. We ain't none of that. We behind God. Let God guide your life. God is within. God is within. That is within, huh? And that goes for you. You and you, my friend, all of you. Kings and queens. By His Spirit, you a warrior. You in control of you. Be happy. Be happy for you. Life is beautiful. Life is really what you make it. I'm telling you, honey, it's hard to find peace, but I'm going to tell you something. God is good. It don't matter the spiritual warfare. I could come out here at 5 o'clock in the evening. Somebody come to cut the grass. It could be anybody. It ain't no peace where I live at the lighthouse. Ain't no peace over there. Somebody cutting grass over there every day. You can't get no peace there. Talking about want to lay at house and get some peace and quiet. Not at my house. But one day, thus said the Lord, because see, this I know too. One day I won't have to leave home to find peace. I'll be able to record. I'll be able to go out in the yard and get the inspiration that I'm supposed to have, because I don't have it there. There's no peace there. I thank God for it. I do. I thank God for the United Way. I thank God for growth. I thank God for a better way, because here I grow, praying forward everything that has happened for me and my baby, and I'm praying it forward for God's people. You see, we're going to keep on going on in God, honey. The ministry is about giving. It's about sowing. It's about love. It's about growing. It's about rising. It's about lifting. Grabbing one another up, lifting one another up. Look, you lock up, link up, lock up. We got two arms here. Link up, lock up. Here we go. You seen them like that. Link up, lock up. We going on in God just like that. Your brother, your sister, lift them up, grab them up, hold them up. No matter what's going on, don't get on the telephone. Don't get on there and talk about them. Get on there and call them up. Say, hey, listen, we're going to grow. Get on the podcast and tell you, just get on there and listen, then we'll talk about it later. You just got to go listen, honey. I can't tell you about it. You got to go listen, honey, because see, I talk about a whole lot of stuff, all kind of different things, all kind of, whatever affects us, and everything affects us as a people. It's a lot of stuff going on, honey, a whole lot of different things. But what we got to do is trust in the Lord. See, you can trust in man, and man will fail. But where man will prevail is one God. God will prevail. You got all this and that going on. You don't know what to think. You don't know what to do. What should I do? Lord, who should I listen to? Listen to God. It's one God. Listen to God. You got all this other stuff going on. I'm telling you, within you what you need to be doing. Don't nobody need to tell you. You know within you what you need to do. As far as health-wise and everything, honey, because I'm going to tell you something. It's good and bad in everything. It's good and bad in everything. You hear me? It's not just good there and bad there and good here and good there. It's some good doctors, it's some bad doctors. Just like it's some good police, it's some bad police. Good judges and bad judges. Good people and bad people. I'm just telling you. All monsters don't look like monsters, honey. I married one that didn't look like no monster. He wasn't all that, but he didn't look like no monster. All monsters don't look like monsters. I used to look for monsters. All monsters do not look like monsters. I'm going to tell you something. I'm gonna let you know this. I'm going to say this real quick. Ugly is actions. Ugly is defined by actions, not by looks. We are all created in God's own image. Kings and queens. We are all created in God's own image. Walk in royalty, kings and queens. You are the keepers of the dream. You are as good as gold, honey. You are as good as the gold that the beloved mines that Africa holds. You are just as precious as the minerals and gold that is over in those mines. Okay, so that being said, that's that, and that is it, and that is the truth. You may have been called a bunch of other things. You may have been called this, that, and everything but a king or a queen, everything but a child of God. But I'm gonna tell you something. Have me decide. You a child of God, and I love you. I love you, kings and queens, all over the world. God is good. God is able. We need God every day at the table. You hear me? We need to be fed God every day at the table. The reason why the evil don't take a break. The evil don't say, well, let me rest on this day. I got him now. No, it's evil every day. Can't even turn on the news. It's too bad you got to listen. It's just evil. Every time you turn shooting this, shooting that, evil. So what we got to do one by one till the evil and hate are done. Two by two, God and you to get your breakthrough. We got to grow. We got to grow in God. We got to rise over this evil. We got to drive this hate and evil up out of here, honey. I'm telling you, we got to move, honey. God moved in my life. I've had such a sad life. I haven't even told you the half of it. A sad life. These last 3 years with him was the last weapon, the real last weapon that I had to stand up against, that formed against me. Weapons that formed against me all my life. And then some of the stuff I went ahead and stepped off in. Went ahead and got myself involved in, thinking I was trying to be a friend, trying to do something. and one way or another just slipped up, fell for the setup, got myself caught up. I done been there, done that. I'm going to tell you one thing. The mind is a great thing and a terrible thing to waste. It really is. It's a great thing and a terrible thing to waste, and we are born to be alive. You ain't born to go through. You ain't born to be sitting here, woe is me. What am I going to do? You are born to be alive. God knew you when you were born. You were born to be alive. Get up, my friend, rise. Rise up in God. Rise to reach your greatness. Greatness in God. Rise today for a better way. Show your kids, hey, look, this ain't finna defeat me. This ain't getting ready to stop me. I don't care what the doctor said. I don't care what they said. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior until transition. Because I'm going to tell you something, honey. The tongue speaks life and death. So start speaking life. Start speaking life over your kids. Start speaking life over your job. Start speaking life over your friends. Start speaking life over your enemies. Because I'm going to tell you something. That's where your blessing come in. Start speaking life over your enemies. Start praying it forward in love. Show them the beautiful smile of faith that, hey, look, ain't nothing going to take my joy. Ain't nothing going to stop me from my blessing. You see, God got a blessing on the way for me because, see, God ain't even through with me. As I'm showing you, as I'm showing to you, God is showing me. See, every time I turn and see confirmation, revelation on confirmation. So what I got to do, kings and queens, is keep on going on in God. What I'm going to do, kings and queens, is keep on growing on in God. I'm going to keep on rising each day to reach my greatness. And guess what? Guess what? As I rise, I'm bringing great warriors up with me. I'm bringing great mountains up with me. We sloughing off all this old stuff. We letting go all that rough stuff. We forgetting all about what she did. We forgetting all about what they said. Because they might have told you what they told me. You ain't going to be nothing. You ain't going to have nothing. Oh, you ain't none of that. You ain't this and that. You ain't even all that. They about told you that. But I'm going to tell you what they didn't tell you. I'm getting ready to tell you the truth. You a child of God. You a king and a queen. It's time to rise up. We done had enough. We going to be the change. See, because when we be the change, the whole world is going to change. Because one by one, we're going to keep on going till hate and evil are done. We're going to drive it up out of here. Sow love to grow love. Sow love to grow love. Sow love, and love is the harvest that you shall reap. What you sow, therefore you shall keep. We're going to keep love. We ain't going to keep no hate and evil. We're going to drive it up out of here. It's going to get up out of here, you hear? It ain't going to be here no more, my dear. You ain't got to worry about it tomorrow, my dear. My baby said no worry about her future. What the world going to be like. What the earth going to be like. What we going to have. We going to have love. We going to drive out the hate and make the world great. It don't matter who you love. Just love. Just love. And I'm telling you, be love and be love. Yeah. Sometimes it feels you don't want to let it go. Oh, they done messed up with you so you don't want to let it go. But honey, let me tell you something. And it's a real deal, Holyfield. If you don't let it go, guess what? You ain't going to grow. You better let it go. It's time to rise. It's time to rise up. Let go of all that unforgiveness. Let go of all that hatefulness. Let go of all that evilness. Let go of all that shystiness. All that stuff. Let it go, honey. Yeah, let it go. Because it's time to sow. It's time to grow. It's time to rise. Paul said, shut up. I told him, God gave me a mind. God gave me a mouth. God told me it's time to grow. It's time to sow. God told me it's time to grow and sow, so you and Paul can go ahead and come on. Get on board and grow. Sow some love too. See, because there's a time and a place. I'm telling you, that was then, this is now. This is the time and this is the place. And here we grow in God, every one of the human race. We're going to rise up, kings and queens. We are the keepers of the dream. I love you. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. Let's rise.